breath crawling on my skin. Voices echo from the other side. Is it real or just my mind? Things paranormal talks in the dark. Secrets buried leave a burning mark. We interview the dead, we debate the unknown. Chasing shadows where the seeds are sown. Fingers tapping on a Ouija board. Broken silence like a shattered chord. Eerie hums in the dead of night. Is it truth or just a trick of sight? Things paranormal talks in the dark. Secrets buried leave a burning mark. We interview the dead, we debate the unknown. Chasing shadows where the seeds are sown. Tell me now, is it all a game? Or does the unseen call my name? Feel the pull of the unexplained. A world beyond where nothing's tamed. Wailing winds like a mournful tune. Faces forming in the glow of the moon. Chills that creep like a ghostly dance. Is it fear or just a fleeting chance? Whoa! Static buzzed in the midnight glow, like a dream, nowhere to go. Whispers turn to stories loud. Now we're here, we've got a crowd. Late nights, bright lights, chasing sound bites. It's been a year of podcasting. Oh, telling tales, letting voices flow from zero to a million plays. We found our groove, we paved our way. Coffee stains on the script we wrote. Wi-Fi's weak, but we stayed afloat. Echoes turn to harmonies. We're riding waves across the seas. Clicks and streams, chasing dreams. It's been a year of podcasting. Oh, telling tales, letting voices flow from zero to a million plays. We found our groove, we paved our way. Clicks and screams rewrote. Wi-Fi's weak, but we stayed afloat. Echoes turn to harmonies. We're riding waves across the seas. Clicks and streams, chasing dreams. It's been a year of podcasting. Oh, telling tales, letting voices flow from zero to a million plays. We found our groove, we paved our way.
Well, that was a longer clip, and now I'm going to get everyone in. And
Hello.
Hello.
remove. And if I'm correct, yes, there we are.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Let me put on the comments. Tonight, Paranormal Mischief. And in the chat, we have Sam. So, hi, Sam. Good evening.
Hi, Sam.
We have Jen, we have Willow, we have Lynn, and of course, we have Shane. And we had an extended reel to start off, about 4 minutes. And that were all our guests until now. So, did you notice anything?
Huh?
Did you notice anything, Jen?
A few. I did. And I was like, okay, we're doing that. Yes, I did see a few.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Great ones, brilliant ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think.
I'm still working on a few. I'm almost done until the 1st of October. So
Really, I have taken a 5-week break.
you needed one. You
Yeah,
really needed
I
one.
did. Just a little one. I'll be back
Yeah,
soon, but I needed a break.
yeah,
I needed a break though, from my own show. But I will
yeah.
be back when I'm ready.
You're going to be back with a bam.
I will. There was one particular person I'd like to get on to my show. He's an Irish investigator.
Ah,
So in the next few weeks, I will have him on. We've
Good.
worked
oh,
before as well, so
oh.
I'll have him on. Yeah, he's been on Spooked Ireland as well.
I'm talking to that one as well. I'm trying to set a date, and we
Which
were
one?
supposed to do it before
Come
our vacation, our
on.
holiday break, but it didn't work out
I
because
wonder
the
who.
date he was available, we weren't available.
Okay,
So I probably,
I think it's a different one. I think
oh,
it's a different one. Mine one is Kieran.
yeah, it's a different one.
It's a different one. It's a different one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but also very, very interesting.
Now I'm gonna go through all the Spooked Island episodes and see.
Well, you can look also Scotland.
Okay. I need to get my work together. I need to get back into it. I just had to take that break because I wasn't me, but I have to kind of, when you just kind of lose it for a little bit, and you just kind of need that little break. Yeah, I needed that break, a big one. So
Yeah,
I will be back in a few weeks. I will be back. I will be
cool.
back.
And we have Willow back. Yay!
Hey,
Hey,
yeah, the piece is broken.
you what?
The piece has broken. I'm back.
Oh,
With even more, with,
yeah.
with even more nonsense in my head. But happy birthday, guys! I am so proud of you.
Nice.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. That's brilliant. The 1 year
Yeah, it went way too fast.
Yeah,
feels longer than 1 year.
yeah,
Exactly.
It does.
yeah.
It feels
Just
longer than 1 year.
podcast. We are a team for almost 3 years within things.
Yeah.
But yeah, the podcast we started exactly a year ago.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that was
awesome.
the day I went live on TikTok about so-called mediums.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Um,
And why you should not investigate alone.
I remember that.
True.
I remember.
Yeah.
That. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, here's my dog now wanting up at my. Oh, she always does it. Harley, come up to say hello. Has to be in the drawer beside me.
Oh,
The cutie pie.
Spoiled. My shadow. my last little savior. My last little savior. There are a few here, but there's always those ones that just grab you in. Of course, she's the chosen one.
oh, how beauty!
She's so spoiled.
That's,
Face
you
her,
know-
look at the face of her. I need to put a blanket into
do,
the.
do you know my
Oh,
cat's like that? They call her Princess Peaches. They're like that. Any man she'll be wearing a crown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say I spoil her. But she
Yeah.
is. She's up there sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, my baby's gone missing.
yeah. Is she not?
My Herman, he's a tortoise.
And
No, Lenny.
he can't escape your garden, can he?
Well, he lives at my daughter's across the road because she's got a massive garden, but it backs onto the cemetery. And he went missing about 6 weeks ago. And he came home after 5 days. But he's gone back out on another ghost hunt.
Look at you. What do you like? Sorry, I was like, oh my God.
And his wife Lily,
Yeah.
she keeps going to the fence and listening and smelling him. So he is around, but we just can't find him.
Just can't.
Oh,
I keep going in the cemetery and shouting, Herman.
oh,
Camouflage in with the grass.
Yeah. The only worry I've got, they've got 4 badger sets in there. Now, if he's looking for a heat source at night, he might actually go in there because it'll be quite hot with all them bodies in them sets. So we might go in there for a warm.
Right. Yeah.
Snuggle in. So he's going to come home when he's ready, you know. So, but I'm upset because I've had him for 17 years, you know.
Oh, God.
okay.
Herman gone out for milk and not coming back home.
He's naughty boy. He's a naughty boy. I'm going to get him.
He is.
Yeah, I'm going to get him a new chip with one of those things that you can find him, an alarm on. Yeah, I'll find him. Yeah. He's naughty.
He's a fecker.
Yeah, just because she won't give him sex, he's gone off. See, that's what it is.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, he's gone on a ghost hunt. That's what I'm saying in the cemetery.
That's what he's telling her, though. But I hope he comes back. My glasses are steaming up. My glasses are steaming up.
What's that noise?
That's my parrot. He's trying to mingle in our conversation.
He always does.
Yeah. And
No.
yes, he's very fond of men because he doesn't.
Oh,
see
no.
And this afternoon, my nephew was here, so he was very happy, shouting hello for an hour. Complaining about everything. And after he left, he tried to get Shane's attention. And yeah, he's a spoiled brat. Yes. Yeah.
So hot tonight. I was sitting here and I was lying down on the couch, and it was so hot. No, it was cold. I was cold. And then I said, right, I'll get up and get ready. And then I was kind of like walking around the house and it's cold. So I said to my daughter, light the fire for me. My God. The fan is on, the fire's lit. You know, move around a little bit, Jenny, and get your blood running again. But no, I lit the fire. The fan is on the floor, the fire's lit.
Oh,
And now you're far too warm.
Yeah, yeah. I'm having the
Oh, my lovely. Oh, my lovely.
oh,
Now, then
God,
you-
behavior. I don't know
yes,
if
yes.
he's stay or not.
Oh my God.
I know.
Well, I can't help myself, but it's Paranormal Mischief, and we're talking shit, but also serious things. Let's start with a controversial subject. What about the paradrama at the moment?
All
Oh,
right.
who wants to go first? Well, I
Oh,
won't.
can I bat it? Can I bat it? Can I bat it? Where do we begin, ladies and gentlemen, in the paranormal
Yeah,
drama?
where did we begin?
Hmm.
Yeah, you can
Hmm.
have your half rage. Go ahead, girl.
Oh. Right. So when people die, right, you know, I wish a certain person would get through their mind that when people die, right, it probably takes a long time for the journey, right? It doesn't take, I mean, it doesn't take, the minute the person dies, the spirit goes out the body, right?
Yeah.
So it takes a bit of time, right?
Yeah.
So what annoys me the most is there's a certain man who people are not even probably out their house. They're not even probably had their post-mortem. And all of a sudden, poof, and they're there at his house on the spirit box.
Oh my
It
God.
doesn't happen like that. And people are so gullible because they believe the rat bag. Wait a minute, I pause myself.
Oh no, you're doing to me. You're doing it, Jenny. I love it.
So-
I've not heard, because I haven't been on it properly for a while. So I've seen bits, so I can't comment because I haven't seen the full lot. But I'm
It's
interested
like,
in what's going on. Yeah, I am interested.
then
Yeah.
you've got dolls who are in love with the owners. Well, one of the owners, and then is jealous of the girlfriend and can't stop attacking the girlfriend. Now, that's great, you want to share that with the world. But why would you go on this morning to tell people my doll's in love with me?
Oh God,
It attacks my girlfriend. Right?
It's a bit like that lady a few years back where she'd married an alien blow-up doll.
Okay.
And it was about that big, and she was married to it.
God. And now she busted it.
Can I just say, guys, I'm open to that, and I'll tell you why I'm open to that, because they don't give you any crap. You get to do what you want. You don't get nagged.
Yeah.
I'm quite open to this idea, folks.
Yeah, but if you are telling the world that you got impregnated, shut up. By a pirate. I'm going
Do you know
to
what?
kill myself.
Do you know what, guys? I am, in a serious note, I am becoming very skeptic in the paranormal world now.
Yeah.
Because you have so much stupidity, and it's all fun at the beginning, but then it just seems to be one stupidity onto the top, next stupidity to the third stupidity, and it's just making it a pure joke about the paranormal world now. And it's very, very hard. And what's making it even 10 times worse now, and I've said this a million times now, is because of the AI. Now, you can make AI-generated videos. The problem that you've got there is that you could have the best work out there in the world, you could have the best evidence, but because everything's so AI-generated now, it's destroying the paranormal world too, because you get a lot of people. I mean, I watch TikTok. I'm addicted to TikTok. Don't even know how to work the thing, but I'm addicted to the videos. And a lot of the videos that I'm seeing, and I'm just like rolling the eyes. I'm like Jenny rolling the eyes, swearing at them, because it's things like, everybody knows how a tsunami's created. You go out to come back in. They're raising AI generated, raising the tsunami like it shoots up into the air and comes over, and people are standing there like that. Why are you smiling at a tsunami coming in? Even things that are, I've seen paranormal related ones, AI, and it's like they're making demons big, tall, like lanky things that have these hands that go everywhere, and it's like, oh, come on.
But I do think that people believe in it.
Yeah.
And that's just goes to show, when we started off many years ago, I was going to say the internet wasn't advanced, but I'm not that old. The internet wasn't advanced, but not as it is now. And all the work was genuine, and it still is genuine. But that's why, I kind of flatline a little bit with it. And now I used to talk about it to people that I didn't know or have a conversation with. I don't even mention that I do paranormal or investigation. Look, and my T-shirt says it all, doesn't it? Paranormal. But I don't really talk to random people like I do, like over the paranormal, because and if I do, then I stress.
Yes,
I stress
because they have public for it, and they're calling everything demon nowadays, and everything is demon infested and getting attacked and smacked by spirit, malevolent spirit, whatever. And it's all created, it's all fake, all for entertainment purpose only.
Absolutely.
And believe it's true.
I think I've been more of a demon in the last few weeks than a demon was a demon. You know, it's bull crap. And I used to comment, and I just don't have the energy or want to respond to it anymore. I just think it's a crock of sugar.
Yeah. And
subtly done there, Jenny.
But don't take me wrong, but they started debunking a lot of stuff, and it's a good thing. It keeps us on our toes and to look at all possibilities. But now they're calling out everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You see, sorry, Mary, if your work is legit, you don't care because you can back it up.
Yeah.
If someone called me out, and I will say I have one particular video footage from a location. So say someone called me out, I'm happy to say where we were in the building that night, what the name of the building is, and I have no idea what that is, and the room is too small for anything to walk by. The video, way too small. I can back it up. So call me out if you want to, and I can, you know.
We have the same thing. Don't worry about that. We have the same thing. But there are some very good debunkers like Beardo. He is a very good debunker if it comes to that.
Yes.
He finds everything.
Yeah.
He will not call you out if you didn't fake it.
Yes.
But there are some debunkers that will call you out anytime. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, what you tell them, because you can back it up. It doesn't matter to them. They debunk you.
Yeah, they
will try to fuck you up.
Yeah, destroy your good name, your reputation.
They could, but it gets to a beautiful part of the part. Sorry for interrupting again, but it gets to a beautiful part when you're involved in this field that you just don't care.
No.
At the beginning, you were fighting for your pictures. It's real. It's real. I was there. It's real. It's real. Oh my God. Now it's just like, fuck off. I genuinely don't care what you say or think. And who gives you the debunker diplomacy to say you can debunk my video when you were not there? Well done, you. Gold star today.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
I was hesitating to put out a small clip Shay made for us, and it was on the shelf for, I think, 6 weeks or something.
Yeah, with 2 weeks in notice because it didn't want to upload.
And
it was like, nah, mistake, don't do it.
At the end, I downloaded it, and while we were talking, I told him, if you count back from 10 to 1. So he said, yes, what? I said, I posted on TikTok.
Which one was that?
Right, guys, I'm going to slink off. But if you want to see demons, I don't mind. I've got my son. He's a demon. That's where the real demon is.
Give him a big kiss and a hug off Auntie Lynn.
Oh, he's honestly. But guys, a very happy birthday. Have a good night. And I will see you all soon. Love you all.
Right.
Well do. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, so we put it out, and I had a small text with it. I don't do the history on front, and only the things the owners and workers tell us, and that's it. And we do a walkthrough, and we had to go into a small crawl space, and we
Oh,
had to go through a hedge, and it was 80 by 80 centimeters,
Something like
max
that.
90 centimeters. And we put up the laser, and we put up a compass, voice recorder, and the person who was in was the only person in.
okay.
And outside, you couldn't disturb anything because it would drop off the stairs. And we actually broke scene breaking the laser grid on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we couldn't debunk it. And you hear disembodied voice telling you saw us.
No, shut up. Is that on
Yes,
TikTok?
yes,
She
you
posted
saw.
it. She posted it 6 days ago on TikTok. It's only Dutch,
Yeah,
so I
Okay,
don't use the translation. But
you can translate it, and I checked the translation,
oh
and
yes.
it's about.
it's about spot on.
Yeah, it's right. The EVP should be posted after me doing the Gansfield, because I was describing what I saw and what I felt, and
My bad.
no problem. I don't mind. And we came very soon to the conclusion it had something to do with mines. And I didn't know there were mines in that area, but
Mhm.
there was a direct link with the mine. It was a water system, and it supplied the mines with water
Yeah.
for the workers, for all the equipment they used, and to get fresh air in, and a vent system. And we were in the spot where the water was cleansed and the air was cleansed.
Wow.
So you've got an energy system
No.
going in there straight away, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
And
yeah.
we were told Germans had invaded because it was an important spot, because they could spoil the water and destroy the whole population there in the area. There was a house where they had Jewish children, about 30, and they thought it was World War II related. And it had nothing to do with it.
No,
Completely nothing.
it was before the Second World War.
Yeah.
Long before the First World War as well.
And after 2 weeks, after he looked at all our evidence and footage, I started to looking into the history, and I saw men with ripped shirts, pants, strange boots, and a strange smell. And there was an explosion caused by a failure in the cleansing system of the air. So there would be a penetrant smell
Of course.
of coal and other dangerous, charcoal and poisonous substances.
Yeah.
And they had a small light, and they also took still birds in.
Yeah.
And when they lit up the light for their own safety, the whole mine exploded.
Oh,
And
gas.
I've seen it, I've described it,
Yeah.
and 30 men were killed. And about 20 years later, there was a fire and almost an explosion again.
Yep.
And also 30 men died.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
you've got stuck energy as well, haven't you? You've got stuck energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that plus Mary got in a very short trance during the Gansfield method. She didn't sound like her. She was telling us what she felt and heard and what she saw.
Yeah.
What was gotten through. And all of a sudden, it was a different voice coming through her mouth. And then it was Mary again. And I was like, what the hell? But I didn't notice it when she was doing it. I just saw it on the video. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's on the TikTok video.
Yeah, that's on the TikTok video.
I'm going to have to look at that.
Yeah, I am as well. Have to look at that.
I haven't been on TikTok in, I've been for 5, hi Patrice, my love. She's just come up to stay with me in a few weeks.
Yeah, I put it on my like page as well. And I will share out, I think the YouTube, if I can put some translation under it.
I think you can put subtitles on.
You have to check it for me. So I will put it out everywhere now. I didn't have any negative reactions on it. More than 400 times watched.
Oh, excuse me.
And almost the complete video they watched. So
that's
a good thing. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having a wee look at that because I've been on TikTok.
Well, listen, guys, I'm terribly sorry, but I've got to go. I could only stay half an hour tonight.
No problem.
Really extra early. I mean,
we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll see me. But congratulations, anyway, guys. I think you're doing an absolutely smashing job. You've done so well. You're warm. You're welcoming, and you don't talk shit. I think you're great.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Love you loads. Love you loads.
Love you.
Love you too.
And I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Saying something that I completely forget what I was saying. There was one location we were in a few weeks ago, Redwood Castle. Myself, my team, and fantastic guests with us. We had Capra from County Antrim. We had Kieran from Paranormal Resident. And we had Cork Paranormal Society in with us for the weekend. Now, myself and Kieran went down into the priest room. That video is being put up. That video did you see it?
Yes.
I did.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I almost booked a ticket towards you.
Oh, wow. I have been doing that location for about 8 years.
No way.
Yes, 8 years. And it's very slow to start off with. But I always say, keep going back to the same locations time and time and time again. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. This is what you're doing, research. Research.
Yeah.
And so there's a new experiment that I was trying to do, which kind of went good because there was somewhere we didn't video and somewhere we did. Yeah. So I know Kieran had sent me on some of the video. And so what I'm doing is, and I have it, it's never been done in Ireland before. I have looked it up. It has been done in America because I know anything that I've came up with, people have taken it and said it was theirs. And even though it was done back in the 80s, people would say that was theirs and whatnot. So this one is copyrighted. If you follow it, I swear to God, I'm not the one to try. I am not the one to try. There's only so many.
We are going to try it in the Netherlands.
Not you guys. No, the other people who. No, God, not Jews. No. The other people who was with me before and could try to discredit that I had started this again. They seen it on TV, but it wasn't done in Ireland. This is a different one. But they kind of discredited me on it and so on and so on. And I'm thinking.
Yeah, bad. Hi, Nicola.
Hi, Nicola. So this other one that I was doing, which I had spoken to Tony and Shree over it as well. Yeah. And it wasn't something I was actually going to say it out. I wasn't going to say it out loud, but I think I'm going to keep it quiet. Actually, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'll tell you in private.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you in private what I'm doing. But it was quite interesting. It was good. I had mailed Tony that night to say it was really, it's not rocket science. I checked it up that it hasn't been done in Ireland before, in America in 1985 or 92 in a college. And that was as far as it went. but it hasn't been done in Ireland before. So I had to check that out. So the other teams, if you can take it. So I'm gonna copyright it. So when myself and Kieran were standing there, we had the spirit box on, so you can see. And then we were getting a few things, getting a female as we always do. Got 2 names which we didn't have before, but I remembered their voices from before. Then Kieran saying, "Do you want to speak to anyone that you want to speak to?" And said something. And Kieran said, "Can you say that again?" And then I said, "Jenny." Then I looked at Kieran, and Kieran looked at me, and Kieran kind of grabbed my hand and did a little ballerina dance. But when we listen back to it again and again and again, it sounds like my voice.
No way.
Yes, it sounds like my voice. So I was talking to another team who regularly goes to Redwood Castle, and I told him what happened, and he goes, "Jenny, you're the only one that has gotten that, because we've never said that before, even though we've had it, but we've never had mimicking. We never told people we had mimicking from that castle." And I said, "Well, this voice sounds like me." And the more we listen to it, the more it's my voice.
Yeah.
Exactly my voice, even though it didn't sound like it on the spirit box until, again, you listen back to it and watch the video. Jenny, the way I'm saying it, Jenny. And I'm like, oh my God, that's my voice. So I'm glad that it was validated by another team who's a very regular in the castle, that they get mimicking too. So that's a good thing. We like that. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Kieran had sent me on another video last night or the night. It was last night, I think, or the night before. And a clip of a video. So I'm listening to it, watching it and listening to it with the spirit box on and words coming out in X, Y, Z, And then there was one voice, and I was laying on the couch listening to it. I listened to this near to the end of it, and I heard this voice. And I sat up and I'm like, okay. And I played it again, and I played it again. So I mailed Kieran saying, that's the voice we've had upstairs 3 years ago. The same word that they said and the same voice. So I went onto my computer and went through my tracks and seen it, sent it on to him and put them together. And they're both the same word and the same voice of an older man.
Wow. And
that was about 3 years ago that I had that from the spirit box. And this one was again. It was just, one was upstairs, one was downstairs, same voice. But it's just great the way they matched. And when you listen to an audio, you remember it.
Yeah.
You just remember a distinct voice. You remember a distinct voice. And that's what I had from Redwood Castle. But it's getting better and better. And the more you go, they know you. They know you. I always say, keep going back to the same locations because they know you. I'm up my window now because I'm having lip sweat.
It's getting worse, Jenny.
Lip sweat, holy shit, lip sweat. My God. So it's a great place. I don't know if we're back this year. I hope to get back again this year. But we have a few locations lined up.
Ooh.
A few locations lined up, yes. Non-stop working. Which there's a few things that I gave up. A few things that I've given up doing. I'm not touring anymore. I'm not doing the tour anymore. The tour when I was traveling around Ireland or whatnot, I'm not doing that anymore. That's it, Nando. That's it. That's exactly it. Well, that's it. After like 8-9 years, something like that, in every location is like that. So I decided not to tour anymore. I'm just not decided I didn't want to do it. So myself and my girlfriends booked a week in Lanzarote. so for my birthday. So that is what's coming up next. That's what's coming up next. And then a few more things after that. Then we have Redwood Castle on the 30th Lep Castle on the 30th of October. And I know, and one of your guests is going to be there on the 31st.
Wow.
Yes,
Cool.
Guest is going to be there on the 31st. And then we have Cumber House in November, 2 nights. And I think that's going to be my little break then until New Year, and then figure out how I continue on with the paranormal. But I will.
Yeah.
Keeping my circle small. Very, very, very small.
Yeah.
Very small.
which is
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
Extremely small. Yeah, it's too much. When too much goes on in life, and you've got this stupidity, and when we're talking about the dramas of paranormal, I'm having it from the same person over and over and over again, and it's just not the right time to keep doing that to me, because this person does not deserve a show to be called out on it or them. But it's the epiphany and the height of paranormal bullying. It is the epiphany of paranormal bullying. This person is mailing people I've worked with, striking them on YouTube, striking them on TikTok, me included, and XYZ. And this person, I even said to my friend, you know what, don't even mail the person back. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. They're basic. They're just basic. And they're trying to stay relevant, and they're not. They're crawling up a slippery pole that you're staying basic.
Yeah.
There's more important things that happened in my life that you are not going to get a response. You're not going to get an email. You're basic. You're trying to stay relevant. You are not relevant, maybe to the people that you, but you're not to me in my world, in my life. So if you want to try and come for everyone that I know, they've already been pre-warned about them. And this, they talk about drama. 2 years later, no, a year later, and 3 years later for one person, and the mailing someone that I've worked with. And apparently, this is the news that I've heard, apparently I'm the most dangerous woman in paranormal.
No. And now you're telling me?
Shit.
Sorry, I should have told you.
Oh
I should have
my
told
God.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
Now we're going to be included in the drama again.
I'm the most dangerous woman in paranormal. And, hi, Cindy. And I just thought, wow, holy shit. You're giving me, like, really? And the funny thing is, when you just don't do anything. But the only thing I'm doing wrong is breathing.
That's what I wanted to say, your breathing.
Yes.
And it's the same. We are very happy that our community is growing, and within things, everything is growing and getting bigger, and we are connecting with genuine people. We're staying out of the drama. We're not get involved in it. And it's growing. People are getting fed up with it.
Yep.
And I've seen so much. And the only thing I see is that they are creating a community and feeding them bullshit.
Yeah.
And keep feeding them. And they creating groups and communities on TikTok and YouTube. And
it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I'm laughing at Nando. Pasta solo. He's a pasta. He calls me potato. So he's pasta solo. Solo. Nando got a new tattoo in the back of his neck of the Italian flag when he showed me a few days ago, and I said, oh, is that the Irish flag? Sorry, Nando. Sorry.
Yeah, some people don't know the difference between making fun and telling jokes and being serious.
Right.
And some people don't have a life. The only life they have is watching on Facebook and see who they can bash. And
sorry.
Hi. And which career they can mess up, whose reputation they can destroy. And that's the only life they have. And some of them don't even have a proper job. So they are online the whole day, watching everything on Facebook and on TikTok.
Yeah.
And
it's just it consumes their lives. I remember back in the day when I first started out, and then getting a little bit more and more into it, and then I'm like, who's doing the drama? And then you can't help it, but you do get involved, because we all did at some point. You got involved, and we did. I did, and then it was just kind of like too stressful. But as we more longer in the field, if I can say that when I got word yesterday or the day before about this person, I think it was yesterday morning, this person had mailed, and I got the screenshot and so on and so on, and I was like, I'm waking up every morning sad, and I'm kind of trying to get myself out of my bed and doing my daily stuff and whatnot, that I said, yes, exactly, Cindy, exactly. And it's just kind of like, if this is important to you, you've no idea what's going on in my life. It's very hard. It's not hard. It's just a hard time right now.
Yeah.
And if you think you're going to get a response, you can get 2 responses. The reason why I'm not going to prison is because I'm too pretty and they don't serve alcohol. That's why I'm not going to prison. That is why I'm not going to prison. And then you're not worth it. You're so not worth it.
Yeah. Well, I gave them the silent treatment.
Yeah.
In the past, I also got involved in drama, and I was middle in it, and it was a Dutch team, and I quit, and he didn't like it because I knew things. Yeah, but I don't do drama, and I don't going to blab everything in the public.
Yeah.
If you're going to fall, you do it yourself.
Absolutely.
He had a quote, and he used it a lot. Fake it till you make it.
No.
For real, in the paranormal. Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
And I really had to go because I was really interested in the paranormal, if anything about it, what could explain what I experienced, seen, heard. I don't do fake it till you make it.
Never. God almighty.
It got quiet, and I started the podcast. I had some guests in, and all of a sudden there was a war between England and America over some apps, and I had both in them in my podcast. And
okay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And I always say I'm Switzerland, I'm neutral, and if I even don't believe you, I can act up like I believe you. I can be professional, and you can tell whatever you want. And if people want to buy your stuff, it's fine by me. If they don't, also fine by me. And oh my God, it went so far that the fake it till you make it came back, got some people in America involved, and in England involved, and the Americans protected me, and the Dutch guy with the English guy, they attacked me, and I.
Oh wow! If you have beef with someone, or they have it with you, let them do it themselves.
Yeah.
But if 2 or 3 people come for me, that focus on a good time. I bloody did. I did one night, myself and Nando. Nando, you're a feck. I tell you now, I'm back in my shows now in a week or two, Nando. You're being called up. What was it, about a year or 2 ago, maybe 3 years ago, something like that. Me and Nando were talking, and Sarah were talking. Sarah having a few drinks. Nando said, "Oh, I'll have a drink, have a whiskey." We were like, "Have a bloody whiskey, drink it." So then Dirty Dancing was on, or they were watching Dirty Dancing, and then the song came on. I ended up at my table, not this table, another table, where the legs were a little bit like a surfboard, a little bit wavy. So I was going to stand on it. And when I was on my hands and knees, and Nando unfortunately has this video, I'm on my hands and knees, and you can see the table rocking a little bit. He goes, "Jenny, you better get off that table." I'm like, "I'm okay, I'm grand." He goes, "No, Jenny, you need to get off the table." So yes, that's what he's talking about. And he has the video. I think he has the video. I did.
Now the big
No,
question
no,
is, did it get off the
my-
table or did it drop?
The table stood. How, I don't know. The table stood, and I got off it very slowly. Very, very slowly. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Oh, he has to. Oh, you're a fecker. When I say fecker, anyone who doesn't understand the word fecker, I'm not saying the F-U-C-K-E, or I'm saying fecker. It's an Irish thing, fecker. Yeah, I'm saying fecker, not the other word. I know someone's called me a fecker one night in the show, and someone said, you know, you just called a name. I'm like, no, it's called you're a wee fecker in Ireland. But like Noreen said, keep smiling and say nothing.
Yeah.
And because I was going to repost that video on my YouTube, because the person, I'm not going to go too much into it because if they're watching.
You forgot to smile.
The smile is gone now. The smile is gone. I'm not looking into my camera and take my glasses down and look into my camera. But I wouldn't give them too much attention, because I think as a late 30-year-old person, you know, do something else. You know, pick something else up. You know, I could say a lot more, but I'm not going to do that, because I have learned after the last few months, year, whatever, months especially, it's not worth it. These things don't make me angry anymore. They don't make me angry. It makes me pity them, because you keep watching. Yeah. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you so much, my love. I do bloody work hard. I do, but thank you so much.
Yeah, they just don't have a life.
It doesn't anger me. There's other stuff that has angered me so much, and a lot of stuff that has happened, and I have no energy. I have nothing to give them. Thank you, Angelina. I have nothing to give them anymore. They win. If you want to call it your video, it's your fucking video. You win. Yeah. Shove it up your arse and keep it. You win. You fucking win. Keep the bleeping fucking bleeping. I don't want it. Even though it's legally mine. It's legally mine, because the person had worked on my team, and everything is copyrighted under Emerald Isle, not Jenny, Emerald Isle.
Yeah.
And I'm getting striked left, right, and center from YouTube and TikTok, and I'm being striked like it'll be taken, and she's threatening other people as well. Keep it. We have better content coming. It's not the only one we have. It is legally mine, because I've gotten legal advice over it. But if it makes you happy, shove it up your arse and keep it.
Exactly.
Cover my faces with emojis in all the videos that you've been on, and my team. Distinguish my voice from my voice to a man's voice when I was on one of the videos that they had to put up. They've done all of that, which is illegal because it is copyrighted to me. But you know what? Keep it. Hi, John. Keep it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my gift to you. Put a little ribbon on it. Do you know what I always say? Line your side. If you want to keep it that bad, line your side.
Yep.
Raise your right leg. And shove it up your arse.
Yes.
my gift to you. Keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But the fact that someone else is being threatened, you know, who's not on my team, but who's a good friend of mine, it's not okay. Now you're gone out of the jurisdiction of Emerald Isle, which is not okay. Oh, Jesus, girl, now I could.
Now we're getting it. No, Angelina, no one is bothering us. We were just talking about the power drama.
Oh, no.
And in the past, Jenny had some problems. I had some problems. Shane had some problems. And here in the Netherlands, because it's a small country and they get the silent treatment. And I don't react, and most of them I have blocked. And if you want to talk shit about my back, go ahead. Be happy. Yeah, people who know me know you're talking shit. Yes, I know you're going to fight.
You know, I could have a new show for you.
Yeah.
I could have a new show for you, because it's getting to a point where, you know, I'm not going to give them that.
Yeah.
But, and I always keep saying, silence is my answer. Volume, silence is volumes. But I guess
Yeah.
your point that if you want to be that famous, I'll make you famous.
Yeah.
I'll make you famous. It's just horseshit. But
Yeah. I
you
do
know,
the same.
It's not worth it.
I do the same. I make you famous, and
mm,
it started years ago, and it wasn't even in the paranormal. I got this house, and there were people trying to be popular, and they all were supposed to help. At the end, just 2 people came, and everyone who had promised to help. I went to the store. I bought myself some cards with a big thank you on it.
mhm.
And I opened it up and I wrote the text. Thank you for all the help. Without all the help you gave me, I wouldn't be ready at this moment. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And I sent it.
I love that. Kill them
Yes.
with kindness.
I
Kill them
did.
with kindness. They'll be like, well, we did nothing, but we basically, it's
Yeah.
kind of like the elephant in the room. We know you didn't do anything, but I just want to say thanks anyway for being in that in the room and not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's a great thing. That's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm really like that.
Yeah.
I thank everyone, and even though I can,
Banging upstairs. Sorry, there's banging upstairs.
Hanging upstairs.
There's banging upstairs. I don't know if the. Oh, do you know what?
I don't do anything.
It could be my cat. No, I can hear my cat is upstairs and he's the one with disabilities, so he's probably bouncing off the walls. My daughter's
No,
upstairs.
but the kindness and being friendly, I think it hits harder than giving them anything extra to get back at you. And I even did it to my ex-husband in court, and I thanked him for all the lessons and the good time I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like even yesterday when I got that message and I was like, and I could feel I was like, oh my God, I woke up sad. And I'm kind of like there's one day before that I was okay. And then yesterday I woke up sad. And then this morning I woke up sad. And then I have to learn my way to get out of bed, because of stuff that happened. And I'm learning. And I was kind of like told this yesterday and I was kind of like really pissed. And I'm like, I'm really not the one to push the red button. Don't push the red button.
No.
And my friend was keeping this picture up and this video up on his YouTube. And then he decided to take it down because it was going to jeopardize his YouTube. And I said, do what you need to do, save, don't let this person that I knew affect your stuff. So then he mailed me last night. He said he's going to put it back up. Fuck it. Fuck her. Fuck this. Fuck that. Fuck it. And I was like, okay, that's grand. That's okay. But the point I was going to say has completely left my head. And that's how quickly Jenny Brain's work today. It's come back now. As quickly as it goes, it quickly comes back in. Then I was so annoyed. But then once I said to myself, I'm going to put it up on my YouTube. I don't care. But I want to be able to go into my YouTube and not see drama on it. So once I let that go, I'm not angry with you anymore and I don't care. Do what you want with it. It's still mine and I will put it anywhere where I want, when I want. I'm not going to do it now because you think I'm retaliating. I'm not. But if I feel like I want to put it up again, I will.
Yeah.
But once I let that annoyances go, then I was kind of like, totally fried brain, Angelina, totally fried brain. So once I let that anger go that I wasn't going to retaliate, I was kind of like, I feel better for she's not making me angry, that I'm letting it go.
Yeah.
That the first time I've said I'm going to let it go. And I'm too tired. I'm too tired for stupidity. I'm too tired to argue with someone who doesn't get it, who doesn't understand the rules of copyright, someone who thinks they know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That she doesn't get the rules. She doesn't get the copyright rules. She thinks Google has given her copyright rules, the police and solicitor over a video. And I'm thinking, off, would you, police and solicitor, for a YouTube video? Do you not think the words in the country's in shite that they're worried about your fucking video?
No.
No, exactly. So, do what you will with it. Do what you will with
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Now, the Conjuring house. I heard
Oh,
a little birdie.
you tell me.
That's Nunez woman.
Yes.
That Matt, the owner of
Yeah.
Jones house, is trying to buy it. I think it's a good thing.
Who's trying to buy it?
That Matt and the other bloke.
Oh, the comedian guy and his friend.
Yes,
Are they
yes,
trying to buy it from that woman?
yeah.
Oh, will she sell it to them though?
If she know what's good for her.
Well, it's going nowhere if she keeps it.
No investigation will be done.
She's making nothing from it. Oh,
Not-
no.
Wow.
Oh, stupid.
No, she better not.
Oh, horrible.
I was going to say, what, Angelina? What?
I thought there was something else in that next.
Yeah,
Jesus, Angelina, you got the silence there for a second.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
I almost just fell off my chair.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But
Scared the crap out of me.
I watched Dark Realm Radio, J,
Yeah.
the 3 J's, and they were talking about Matt and Elon,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they were in the paranormal for numerous years, and they are quite serious. And
Okay.
yeah, they should have the chance. Prego. No, I don't imagine it. But yeah, the paranormal world is all.
It's a complete and utter shit.
Yeah, and I made the resemblance. The Winchester house.
Oh, I love it.
Every room is built for a victim of a Winchester rifle. She did seances in the house.
Yes.
Made it a paranormal attraction.
Mhm.
There was the agreement in the paranormal.
Mm.
If we're talking about persons, Meatloaf came on a paranormal investigation. Where was the paranormal community bashing him, talking shit about him? And now we're talking about a comedian, and half the paranormal world is
Kind of going for him.
jumping on him.
They see him as, I think I love him. I love him to Ireland. I would so go, and I'd make sure I sat at the front row. Oh, I'm getting him. I'm getting on the stage with him. If I could, I fucking would. But
yeah,
because he's into the paranormal, because nobody knows what we do in our back lives. Yeah, I understand that too.
Yeah, there is an investigation. What's it called? Something with Josh. He was the first YouTuber
Exploring with Josh.
Yeah, exploring with Josh. He went in. Yeah.
But he has this group of people going in with him. One of them is it Corey and what's the other guy's name? Corey and I don't know. Angelina will probably know it. Corey and something else. My daughter would know it, and my daughter would say, "Mom, I always watch Corey and whatever the guy's name is YouTube on video." And I'm like, "What about your mother's live YouTubes of Jessica?" And she goes, "Yours is boring." Really? Mine is
Yeah.
boring, but she watches someone else. Sam and Kobe.
Sam and Colby, yes.
She watches Sam and Kobe because she thinks they're great, but mine are boring. And I'm like, oh, darling, I could take you to one with me if you want. But and then you have this other woman from TikTok. Now, I've watched her, say, about 2 years ago, if that, and she's eccentric. She's batshit crazy. She's crazy. She's gone into, like, she's crazy. I don't know if you know her, Angelina. I even forget her name. But she's gone into the house with them as well. So I'm thinking, you're having these people going into the house. Selena.
Yeah, Selena speaking. Now I see the
That's the one.
name. Yeah.
Why did you remember those names? I forget. But so you have them. Now, I think for the home that they're going into, they want to have someone with them that's it's I tell you, the world will be watching if they go live. The world will be watching if they go live, because if they do that, we're just sitting here with my popcorn, my big gin and tonic, and I'll just be sitting here waiting for it, waiting for something to happen. The screams, the kicks, the lights going off, the slamming the door, and I'm gonna fly them over a banshee. Like,
yeah, but isn't it all of them copying? Oh my God! Now I'm going to say it. Zach Bagans and Aaron Goodwin, and making a slapstick out of the paranormal world, and doing it in every haunted location. They are screaming, they're seeing demons. Paranormal Twin, exactly the same.
Twin Paranormal,
Yeah.
I know, right? I mean, I had words about that the other night, and I
exactly.
There's one particular person that I know, and I've spoken to this person every single day, a relation to the Warrens, and I spoke to this person every single day, a few times a day, every day. Had him on my show twice, spoke to him every day for about a year, and the one day he got crappy with me, and I just thought, I said to him, because he shouted at me, and I'm thinking, and I said to him, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, and I certainly don't know who the fuck you think I am, but you shout at me again. And I know a little bit behind the scenes. I know a little bit more behind the scenes, so that's why I'm not for this person. Again, I'm not going to say his name, but
nope.
No. I know, Mary. I know. I know. Mary, nope.
Nope.
I know, Liz. I know when to say names and I know when to not. But
yeah, but we're not jumping into the drama. We're not calling
No.
yeah, the YouTubers who are doing it for clicks, for the money, for not working, but going into haunted locations and get paid by YouTube and TikTok and that kind of stuff.
I'm getting hot here again. Jesus Lord.
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
What's
Getting,
yeah. Not that person, no. But I hope they're safe in it, whatever they do. I hope they're safe in it. I hope whoever they take in to that house with them are safe, into the museum are safe. They don't act silly. They have someone experienced with them to go into something you can't, like, even I wouldn't be able to go into that place because I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I wouldn't be able for what would be presented to me. You know, I wouldn't know what I'm doing, but I wouldn't be able for what's going to be presented to me.
Exactly.
So I hope that they have someone, you know, if they want to have them in the background, but someone who is going to look after them. And that's the truth. It's all fun and games until someone gets possessed.
Yeah,
you know?
or attacked or wounded or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end, it's not our problem. They're doing it for clicks. They're doing it for likes. They're doing it for followers. They're doing it for money.
Yeah.
If you think the paranormal is a business to earn a lot of money, yeah, then you have to burn your
I haven't heard any money.
Be possessed, whatever. I don't care. I don't really care. I don't take them seriously.
I probably laugh at them as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shane, what?
I'll probably laugh at them as well.
I know, and I think, hi Nick.
Hey guys, how you doing?
my darling. I think they would, we'll all be watching no matter what. We'll all be watching. I know, right?
Yes, they will.
We'll all be watching
Definitely.
regardless and to see what happens. And it's going to be a popcorn and,
Yes, if you
Time.
don't take the paranormal serious, and I'm not stating that everything is demonic, but if you are this disrespectful to spirits who in some places, and you treat them like shite, well, there will be consequences.
Well, Shane's Castle is a fabulous place. Well, let them do it. When you let them do it, I'll just, I'll have, if I have to,
let them find out the hard way.
well, that's it. If you have to pay for it to watch it, I'll pay for it to watch it.
Well, we should do a live about it. We go into a Paranormal Mischief, take popcorn and booze, watch all together in a live.
We'll do it, right? And we'll have someone with one big screen on the live, and you'll have all of us in the background on the live, and someone has a main screen, because I've done this before, and we'll all just watch it together.
That's
and then
Angelina's area.
We'll be popcorn at the screen, but really we'll be hitting our own computer screens with it. Boo! Bullshit! Boo!
Can I shout? You do that wrong. You do that wrong. You shouldn't do that.
He's behind you.
There was actually one time I can recall. It was at that bar and restaurant that I investigated last year, and the owner of the place, she told me that she had a guest. This was obviously prior to when we arrived. This was like several weeks in advance, and not only was he provoking, he also pretty much didn't believe in any of this kind of stuff. So he actually decided to take it upon himself, saying, "Well, if something's happening right now, come on, do something, do anything. I dare you." Wow. And not only that, he even went to the extreme. He climbed up on a chair, and then he climbed up on one of those high tables like you see at bars, at times, and he's just standing there, almost like spread eagle, like saying, and he's saying all these ridiculous things, and then probably a few minutes later, something knocked him right off the table, and he fell right to the ground. I'm honestly surprised he didn't get sent to the hospital for that. But
wow.
I mean, that could have even killed him, actually. And I thought after that, he's like, well, I guess I should have listened to you guys. I believe you now.
See, that's it. We try our chances when we first start out in the paranormal. We try our chances. We try because we don't know any better. And we try because we're only learning. We're starting out. We've never experienced anything. We have no idea. We're learning. We're asking questions. Some we should ask, some we shouldn't ask, and so on and so on and so on. When it gets to like a year or two and you're asking the deep questions and so on, and then you get a response as in something that was very negative, then it puts you in your place and it teaches you it's real. Don't mess with it. Yeah. It's very real. Don't mess with it. So they will teach you as well. Not just the people who are paranormal investigators will teach you. The ones who we are trying to talk to and not investigate, trying to talk to and so on, they will teach you your manners and your respect. You will get malevolent, you'll get nice ones. But they are if I can say, the proper teachers, where I've had scary moments when I kind of called out the wrong questions and by God, I was put in my place. Right. Do you think I'll do that again? Absolutely not. No, and that was in Lep Castle.
Yeah.
And so they are the better teachers than you have the other people who are, there's no professionals, there's no diplomas, there's no degrees, there's no this, there's no that. There's experience. We like experience. And and I remember going to a location before, and right, Cindy, absolutely. I remember going to a location before with a new team that has never investigated this location before. I've been in for 8 years. I'm trying to, I'm not taking over. I actually sat down and said nothing. I know, not like me, but I was just kind of like sat down and said nothing. So I said, I'm a guest. Let me see what they do. It was an absolute horse shit, donkey ride shit show. It was disgusting. People were called out for that wasn't even on the location, not even from Ireland, you know, and even one of the team members was secondhand embarrassed for me being there watching this horse shit going on. That this person mailed me the next day asking me for advice on the team member, and I've just met this person the one time, and you're mailing me the next day looking for help. And I just said, I'll tell you now, this person has been dropped from 3 of my future locations. And I'm so glad I went to the location to see this working, because no, he doesn't do paranormal anymore. I said, if I will see what you do. No, I'm not like seeing what you do, but come up with me again. The team is broken up. He's gotten bad people to mail everyone. And I said, I'll make you or I'll break you. I know a lot of people. I'll make you or break you. The team is now broken up. Not because of me. It's because the other member had left and whatnot. And it was just stupid. So he was watching too many TV shows. And everything in this location was demonic. He even had a cross in his hand and held it up. And that cross flew out of his hand because it got hot. This is in a location that I've been doing for 8 years. So I'm there watching this, and I'm just sitting there, and I said, oh my God, I can't do this. So that the cross just went out of his hand, and I just said, do you know what? I couldn't do it. I came home. I was supposed to come home the next day at 11 o'clock. I left at 7 in the morning. It was enough. So when it comes to the learning, it's just, you know, they will teach you. And trust me, they will teach you. You know this. They will teach you how it's, you know, what they like and what they don't like.
Yeah.
These kind of 20-something-year-olds that will tell you.
Yeah. I always say be yourself and don't try to copy anyone.
Nope.
And everyone is unique in its method and approach, and just be yourself and don't force anything.
Don't like you said, Mary, don't be anybody else but yourself.
Yeah.
There's nothing, no other way to do it but be yourself.
Yeah, I'm not Zach Bagans, and I'm hell no Aaron Goodwin because I have hair. And,
yeah, Aaron. Shane's Aaron Goodwin. Oh my God.
yeah, but he doesn't jump scare, so I have a problem. Yeah,
He doesn't. You never jumped. Never, like ever. Nothing has ever made you jump before.
One time, but it was the story I told you when I got attacked in the back.
Yes.
Something ran up on me. That's the one and only time.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably the one time I got rushed to by something in the woods. I jump scared as well because it was dark. I couldn't see anything. So was it a wolf? Was it a fox? Was it something else? Was it a killer? But yeah, afterwards it was a spirit.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I think we've all had that kind of one moment during investigations where it's kind of been a jump scare. I mean, honestly, I can't think of too many the only one the closest that I can even think of was I actually almost got pushed down the stairs one time almost 10 years ago. And that was pretty scary. Not just only because it took me completely by surprise. These were like old wooden staircase. This was like an old wooden staircase. The wood was like rotted. So if I had gone down the stairs, I mean, I could probably guarantee that it probably would have gotten ugly. I mean, that would have been really bad for me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But thank goodness I grabbed onto the railing. I grabbed onto the railing very quickly before, I could fall. So that was quite a close call. So not only was it, I consider the jump scare moment, it was also kind of a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's even scarier than a jump
Yeah,
scare.
it is. It is.
Yeah, and they have something new here in Germany. I think in Belgium as well. Urbexes amongst each other, they are preparing kind of booby traps
Yep.
for others, so
Oh,
people get hurt badly,
Yeah, it's getting
really
bad here.
badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my God, it's so hot. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting hot here.
It's been hot over here. It's like 90 degrees over here.
Oh, I have the
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
lit here.
Yeah.
I have the fire lit here. Um,
uh,
Where the hell is Tom? Where the hell is Tom when we need him?
I don't know where Pickle Tom
Oh
is.
wait, I forgot.
are they still using that acrylic glue?
You guys didn't hear about this. Tom kind of had a work accident a few days ago.
No.
He works. I'm sure he's probably told you guys that he works at a park, right outside Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia area, and he got stung by the side of his head by a hornets. And he actually sent us the pictures. I mean, his face was I forgot the word I'm thinking of, but it was
Swollen.
like, yeah, it got really swollen. Then it only lasted for a few hours, and then it looked like he sent another picture last night, and it looked like his face was back to normal. But then he messaged us earlier this morning that the swelling came back, and we were like, I think you probably may want to go back to go see the doc. They want to pay another visit to see a doctor. And he said no, because that tends to happen apparently when you get stung by a hornets.
Oh,
Yeah. That took us by that took us off guard. We were not expecting. I mean, we knew as long as we've known him is that he he works at a park, but we never expected to hear him say that he got stung on the side of his head by a hornets.
That is nasty.
Yeah, it is. Where are we with the comments?
We got Noreen. I had a very oppressive spirit in my old house. It felt like someone was behind you on the stairs, ready to shove you down.
Ah,
Even my ex, who was skeptical, felt the same. Yeah, that sucks.
yeah, that could be scary as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually just looking at. I wasn't able to see a lot of his messages because I was at work earlier today.
Yeah.
And he said, I guess he's taking some type of steroids for it. So he said the steroids will take care of the swelling in the next few days. It went down yesterday because the shot of I don't know how to say this word, but the shot they gave him was when it wore out overnight. That's when the swelling came back. So that's why his face became swollen again. So he did say that it was painful. It is painful only where he was stung. So he's probably going to be out of commission for a few days until the swelling goes down.
So no Pickle Tom.
No Pickle Tom, unfortunately. I don't even know if we're going to be playing Minecraft Sunday. That kind of makes me curious.
So he's not coming to bother you with his duck? Wait, chicken.
I wish. It's not the same without him.
Irene's friend was pushed down the stairs by an incubus, so she kicked it
You
out.
don't hear about incubus.
Wow.
You don't hear about the incubus very often.
No.
No, true.
I actually have I made it back when I was in high school. I still have it to this day. It's actually still hanging up on my wall in my room. Where
An incubus?
Wait, what was that?
An incubus?
Well, actually, you're kind of right about that because it's that classic, it's that classic painting that was made like in the 1790s, the Nightmare painting, and that deals with a demonic incubus in it. And it's although the one that I got is the black and white version instead of the color one because I don't know. I mean, to me, when I look at images like that, just like with some of these horror films, it's just looking at it in black and white had a more creepier, eerier color. I mean, just look a look to it than it is actually in color. Gloves is incubus. But no, I still got that picture to this day, and I have it hanging up in the corner of my room, and it just kind of fits in because it's like right where the windows are. And considering that we're getting, it's kind of already considered spooky season with, we've been getting our overcast skies and whatnot. So it just kind of fits in with the atmosphere. Gives that eerie feel to it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm starting to decorate as well. My office is almost ready, and I have a corpse hanging on the ceiling, and my ghost on the wall, and I have a few items from Jack Skellington.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so I'm happy. I'm really happy, and I have a painting. Mrs. Shane made it for me. A zombie kind of doll. So I have to hang it on the wall. And I bought some paintings from Ghosts. So I have to get myself a few frames to put it in. But it will.
It's funny you mentioned that too, because just last night I've been still going through this book, Corpse Called New American Folklore. And I've already reviewed another audiobook that needed to go through repairs that I was going to make the replacement recordings with. And last night, I fell asleep by accident downstairs, and I have to admit it was a really good sleep to begin with. But then I must have woken up probably around like 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's when I realized, damn it, fell asleep. But before I was going to make the choice of heading upstairs, because this is what I've been doing these last few nights when I make the new recordings, is, being at 4 o'clock in the morning, it was so damn quiet down here. And I thought to myself, okay, I know I should be getting back to sleep because I also had to wake up in 2 hours to go to work. So I even thought to myself, like, I know I should be going back to sleep, but this was like the perfect time to do the new recording. So like, it wasn't reading the entire story, just the parts that needed to be corrected. So I was able to do that, even though it was getting close to 5 a.m. Although it took no more than maybe like 15 minute. It took like 15 minutes to record, and then after that, I was done. So I've been starting to make more progress on these stories from the first book that I recorded, slowly but surely.
Cool.
Very cool.
Really cool. Thank you.
I really needed a vacation.
Yeah.
I think we all do.
Me too. Yeah, you had one.
I have 2 children. I don't have vacation. I have vacation when they go to school again.
Oh, 2 weeks.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. School hasn't started up yet in this area either, so it's about the same duration.
Yes, I have my nephew's son weekly here, and next week I'm going to see him 4 times. I have to bring him to school and pick him up. And on Friday we have a goodbye because then he's going to kindergarten, and I don't have to bring him anymore and pick him up. But he told me yesterday, you know what I said, I'm coming to you anyway. So I probably will have him every week again.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a 4-year-old is the boss.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I see Jenny's back again.
Yeah.
I'm back. I was just talking to my daughter.
I
was talking to my
little
little
school is starting there at 20.
Yeah, 24th here.
It's about the same duration. It's usually anywhere between like August.
September, but she's back in August. I'm not ready.
Usually over here, it starts around like either between September 20th to September 28th. Although there are some districts that don't There are some districts that don't start up
Ladies
until
in
early
school.
September because we have Labor Day weekend then.
Yeah.
I thought like she wasn't back until September, but I'm not ready for her to go back to school yet because I love when they're home. I
Yeah.
love when they're home. Many mothers love when their kids are home from school. I love when mine are home from school.
Yeah, if they're older, then it's fine if they're not at school. But a 4-year-old, Jenny, come on.
What? A 4-year-old? No.
Yes, I have a 4-year-old
I,
every week for the past 1.5 year. And sometimes even 2 weeks in a row, every day.
I would love
No
that.
weekends off.
I would love that.
Yeah, I'm
I
glad
would.
he's
I
going
know.
to school, but I'm going to miss him.
I know. See, that's me. I mean, I would love that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a time where I could not eat a full child, because I like them, but if they're yours, they're yours. Take them back.
Yeah.
But I love mine being home, and I just kind of I love being with them. I think a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed, and you don't know how quickly everything that you thought you didn't like changes into everything you do like. And I kind of not getting used to that shit because, I kind of don't like kids, and now I like them. Well, there's one child that I don't like, but she can go off. But I mean, I've always wanted to open a doggy daycare or a doggy restaurant, a doggy daycare, but I don't think they can get them back home. And
No, you're going to keep them
You coming in?
all.
You coming in, Duchess? This is Duchess. Duchess is a Jezebel. She might come. Yeah, she's a Jezebel. Come on in, you Jezebel.
I like how Jezebel's just kind of a shadow in the background.
She is. Look, Duchess, come on.
No,
She won't let me touch her. She's a madam. I love her.
It's funny. We actually send my sister's dog Mabel over to a doggy daycare, and there was one time that I had to go with my dad to go pick her up, and of course there's all these dogs all over the place and whatnot. And I thought to myself, if they have any job openings there, because I would probably be more than happy to work at doggy daycare. Although my dad didn't want to say anything until we got back to the car that it's not really spending time with the dogs. It's mainly cleaning up after them. And that's something I didn't even think about. I was like, oh, yeah.
If you go one end, you have to come out the other end. And I worked in kennels. My very first time was working in kennels, rescue kennels.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, if you couldn't find me, I was in with the puppies. I remember going across my town and I seen this beautiful Labrador, and she was about 10 o'clock at night, and she had this huge belly that was about to burst.
Oh my God.
So we're going across West Street, right? Going across the street, and I said to my ex-boyfriend at the time, stop. I have the keys to the rescue center. So we went in, we went up, got the lead. I think I stayed with her. He went up, got the lead and whatnot, and came back down. And we took her to the center to take her in off the streets. And she was like massively huge. Like you think her skin was going to burst. So I kept, taking her out for little walks and whatnot. And I'd lay down and she'd lay over me. And I'm like, oh my God, I just love this girl. And then hi, Kate. Hi, Katie.
Hey, Kate.
And then she had about 11 pups. And you go into the kennels, right? And you're cleaning up fresh papers, fresh food, fresh bed. 5 minutes later, everything was destroyed because you have 11 pups and they're going to do everything. But she was lovely. Oh my gosh. Now it's just bringing back memories of, we had a dog called Pig or Piglet. And it was a tricolored collie, but no hair because of mange. So I used to give the mange bath and whatnot and so on and so on. And I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like the memories. Oh my goodness. Good memories, though. Good memories of working in the restaurant. Good memories. It was nice.
Yeah, they are. And I keep away from pups. And sometimes people send me pictures. They need homes. Nope.
I know.
No.
Oh, Cindy. Okay, Cindy, look
get
after
well
yourself.
soon, Cindy. Get well
yeah,
soon.
feel better,
Good
Cindy.
friend.
Look after yourself.
Yeah, big hugs.
I know, and I'm kind of like looking. Oh,
Case. No, we don't.
No, it's 1.5 hours. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
oh wow,
Yeah.
not too bad, not too bad.
No,
So
it's
yeah, I was gonna say it's not that bad of a drive.
No, it is not. But over here it is because all those cars and
Yeah, traffic
yeah,
sucks.
the traffic.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Mm. As we say in Ireland, it's only up the road.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, yeah,
Only up the road. It's not that far. It's up the road.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was not that busy on the road this morning. Eh?
It was actually.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. So he could eat here. So we had a good dinner.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
oh, I'd love that.
Consider it done.
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah, we have next week a special guest. Shall I destroy the surprise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I think I know who it is because I helped
Yes.
you out with it. Yes, that's gonna be a really good show. I'm excited about it.
Who do you have on?
Yes.
Who do you have on next week?
Brian J. Kano.
Oh yeah,
And that was
love
because
it, love it.
that
love
was actually because of me because
That's
they
Yes,
had,
it
they wanted
was
to have
me.
Brian on
It
their show for a
was.
while. So, and knowing Brian personally now, I reached out to him and he was all for it.
it.
Yes, and I have to mail him tomorrow. I send him the link for StreamYard, and I will remind him next Tuesday. So he will be in next week, and the week after that.
Oh, let's come, guys. Don't do
I
that.
can't remember because
Come on.
my agenda is at home and my head is like it's.
You gotta tell us. Come on, just tell us. No one's listening. Just tell us. No one's listening. Just tell us.
Okay. Here it comes. The week after that, we have Dave Schrader.
Dave Schrader, oh my God. That is awesome. And I just saw him.
Yes.
I just saw him like 3 weeks ago.
Yes, I saw the picture with you, and I thought, oh my God, I really do want to talk to him. So I jumped into my messenger
Yeah.
and I sent him a message, and he said,
Mm.
"Of course I'm coming on." Wow!
That is
I was
amazing.
screaming my head off. I really was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I worked with him before. No, I didn't work with him. No, I didn't. I was on a 3-day tour last year. But
Yeah.
it's very funny, very nice, lovely, very funny. It's gonna be. I know. Nick thought
I
it
mean,
was
it kind of did once I heard that name because I know him. So,
Yeah.
And he actually said to me when I was at the at Broadhead Manor, he was there. I must have sent him like a friend request like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was just like the week before he went to Broadhead that he finally accepted it, and somehow that got brought up in the conversation. He says he gets so many friend requests,
Yes.
and then he saw my name up. He says, "I know that guy," and he just like added me right then and there. That took me 5 or 6 years for him to respond
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
He
you're
did.
going to scream your head off because I'm friends with him on Facebook for at least 6 years.
And he's lovely. He's lovely.
Yes.
He's lovely.
Yes.
No, a friend of
And
mine.
I'm so looking forward to it.
He's
If
great.
I had him on in the beginning, I would have stuttered and had blush, and I couldn't get anything out of my
He
mouth.
would be starstruck.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Yes.
It's funny. He also used to be kind of like the kind of somewhat host when we used to have the Chicago Ghost Conference years ago. He was always there. That's actually how I got to meet him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I had found out I'm just going to let you guys know this. I mean, you guys, I think it's important to let you guys know this. He's actually going to be living part-time here in Chicago for a while, so he's not going to be that far from me. He actually lives in Minnesota, but he's coming down to Chicago because, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, like a month, 2 months ago, his dad passed away. His dad was living in Chicago, so because of that, he's moving down and trying to figure out what they're going to do with his dad's house. So until then, he'll be living temporarily within the city. So it's not going to be too far from me either way.
Yeah, you can have dinner with him.
Yeah, very much so.
I brought some biscuits. Put the kettle on. I've brought some biscuits. Put the kettle on.
And you know it, I'm the paranormal stalker. And with my birthday, I got birthday wishes from the Klinger brothers. They are mine, honey.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going to get them on the show. If they like it or not, they're coming on. They did congratulate me. Now they're coming on.
Okay. And then
Yes, they don't know it yet.
They don't know it yet. No.
They don't what?
Yeah.
They don't what?
They don't know it yet.
They don't know it yet. I talked to them a few times, and they did a video for Shane for my birthday, and they looked it up how to pronounce it. So now they have to come on.
That's okay. Oh, I need to get my arse into gear because I've taken like weeks off from doing my show. Just taking weeks off because I wanted to, I had to, and I wasn't me, and I'm still not me. But it
took me a year to get here, and to talk to people, and not stutter, and not calling Shane immediately.
I know. Like
he called.
It does take. There was one particular guest that you guys had on, and I'm not going to say the name, obviously, but there was one particular person that you had on, and I had him on my show before. Let me tell you, the first night he came onto my show, and I had booked him, and I'm like, how did I get this person on my show? Like, this person is this person. How did I do it? So I had a co-host at the time. So the co-host was talking first, and he goes, right, Jen's, take it over. And I'm like, so, and I said to my co-host, can you take over for a second? Because I can't remember, but I had my question in front of me. And the person is connected to the Conjuring.
Oh, really? Wow.
But you know who it is. You've had the person before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know who you're referring to.
Yeah, you've had the person before, but I was starstruck, and I was kind of like,
well, I did have the problem as well, but now we are a year further, and I'm in contact with Sean Austin and Steve Shippey, and I was talking to him, but the first time he replied, brain freeze.
yeah,
speechless.
Jenny's speechless, and I got brain freeze, and my English is almost perfect if I type, but oh my God. And I do have a very big fan group for Steve Shippey with almost 10,000 of fans in it. And we started, that's a fun fact, at the same time because of his new show. And in a month, I had more followers in the group as he.
I love it. But isn't it crazy sometimes? I think, isn't it stupidly crazy? And when you sit down and think for a second or two and say, and I've thought about this for a very bloody long time, that they do exactly what we do.
Yeah.
But we don't have cameras. Like we have cameras, but we don't have people following us. Everything we do, we do by ourselves. Everything we pay for, we literally pay for ourselves. We make no money from it. So if I get a location for 800 euros, it will be divided by the people that comes with us. And not by like, so say if it's 80 per person, I won't go 90 per person so we can make 10 from it, because I know teams who do that. It is just, we are in for the paranormal and an investigation and research. But the fact is, and this is my truth in this, and when I said I got starstruck before, that was about 3-4 years ago. I'm at this 18 years, my team is 8 years. This could have been maybe 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And when I spoke to this person, he said, yes, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, so like, what the fuck? And then it took me to stop, look around, see the shit that's going on around us, and just say, I'm an investigator. I'm a researcher. I'm a very good one at that. I'm an audio fecker. I love audio. Audio is my thing. Oh, Angelina, Jesus, girl. Jesus, that was so Irish. Jesus, girl, that was so Irish. And they're doing exactly what we are doing. And I don't know why people put them up there because they have cameras on them. I remember when I was interviewed by someone from the TV and I had to Google him to know who the feck he was. And then when I seen him, I was like, oh my God, it's you. And he wasn't the most, he was blasé. He was blasé with me. Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to need Jesus now tonight. And I'm thinking like, you know, don't be cocky with me. You know, don't be all, you know, and this is me in my mind. Yeah. So he introduced himself to me and he goes, hi, I'm XYZ. And I said, hi, how are you? My name is Jenny. I am founder of Emerald Isle Paranormal Researchers. Then he went on about my jacket. He goes, oh my God, guys, look at the jacket. Oh my, isn't that a great logo? Oh, feel the quality. Oh my God, guys, feel the quality. And I said, it's not a potato sack. Stop. It's not a potato sack. Oh my God, feel the quality, guys. Feel that quality of the jacket. Isn't that amazing quality? And I felt like I almost said, it's not a fucking potato sack. Stop. You were here to interview me in this location because I know it. You're here to do you. And I didn't like that. I just thought obnoxious. And I thought, my name is Billy Hunt, not Silly Cunt. Don't talk to me like that. I was so not impressed. That's my chihuahua. I was so not impressed with that. Like, I didn't like it. Don't be egotistical with me. I'm not a little Irish girl from Ireland. You're in a location that's world renowned, and you're in a location that I've been doing for 8 years. So don't get it. I felt like saying,
I have to check.
Yeah. But like, don't be egotistical with me when it comes to the location. And so I think these people who are on TV make themselves better than anyone else who's just a regular investigator.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't like it because we do our work. We do our video footage. We do our audio. We do our time. We do our traveling. We do our money. We pay for everything. We do all of it.
I think they're
to not dismissed. Harley, my dog's name is Harley. She's here beside me. Kate, she's here beside me. I'll show you now in a second. But to be dismissed as in like the little people of the paranormal and well, not the TV people. And that's when I got it wrong at one point. Harley, I have to show you to Kate. This is my little rescue, Harley. Harley.
As you guys saw earlier, my cat Slinky was walking
like
by.
She looks high, but she's been given out.
She's over here, but she's sleeping.
Yeah, she looks like she's given out. She was given out.
How old is Harley?
She's 9. She's a rescue. I got her last year.
Okay.
She's a cutie.
She is. And every time I have red lipstick, I kiss her head so she has lipstick on her. Every time
I just heard there's a major fire right here somewhere.
I remember one time I was taking part in the in a homecoming parade back in high school, and they had, I don't remember what dog it was, but it was one of the larger dogs, and I don't know what kind of paint they used or something, but they literally decorated the dog's fur like tiger stripes around the entire dog. So never found out what type of like spray or something they used on the dog. I'm sure it was some type of spray that was washable.
A dye color.
It was some type of dye, or maybe some kind of hairspray. I mean, this was over 15 years ago. I don't really remember.
Yes,
Okay, so,
I totally get with that, Angelina. I totally get with that. I know when I sign,
Me too.
So
you have to sign paperwork, and I remember signing paperwork a few months ago about Canadian TV that I filmed in a location in April that won't come out until October. I don't know where it's coming out on, but they wanted me to sign XYZ. And I had a paralegal on a tour with me, and she said, Jenny, they might own your audio that they're going to use it on the show. And I'm like, okay, there's some hope and no hope. So I mailed them back saying, there's no way they're using this XYZ. So I mailed them back. It was just something I had to sign. They weren't using it. They weren't using it. Yeah, they're not going to use it. I just had to sign something. Still mine.
Well, to be honest with you guys, consider it, for the longest time, I had to keep this really hidden because even Jeremy was telling me not to say anything. But considering now it's been almost 2 years, and I'm going to kind of share a little bit of like what Angelina was just talking about. So, believe it or not, almost 2 years ago now, Jeremy actually received this email first, and then he sent it to me because it was actually directed for me. I might have told you guys about it before, so I'll just revive the. Well, not everyone knows, but believe it or not, I was actually approached by the Travel Channel, and they said that obviously with my involvement, they got, and also because I've met a lot of these big names at a lot of these Paracons, I think that's probably what got the Travel Channel's attention towards me. I never, again, unlike some of these other folks, I never intended for this to occur. It just happened to happen in this case. So they wanted to do an interview with me. So I scheduled an interview, and I think what they were trying to do was they were trying to put a new type of paranormal show, which I will admit, it was a smart idea of what they were doing. Mm-hmm. They wanted to, I think if I'm thinking correctly, I think they were trying to put it like a show like involving people like myself personally who not only have interest in the paranormal subject matter, but also kind of focus on kind of like the autism spectrum. So I think they were trying to really take it in a different direction. And I actually met with one of the executive producers, and this was a big executive producer. He's not only worked on just the Travel Channel, he's also worked on TLC, the Discovery Channel, and we did a private interview. We did through a Zoom call, although the video was recorded because I think what they were going to try to do first was they were going to kind of make it like a pilot episode. I found out later that I was at least one of 6 or 8 people they were interviewing that they were going to cut the footage down and combine it into one video. So like I would still be featured. It just wouldn't include the entire video, obviously. So after I did the interview, they said they would get back to me as soon as possible. Although as of now, I never did hear from them again. I mean, I get it. The guy that interviews me, he's a huge executive producer. I know he's got a lot on his plate, but I never did hear from him again. It's funny because when I was at the Michigan Paracon last year, the very last one, as it is, I actually brought it up to some of those guys from some of the TV shows, and they did suggest they actually told me that, well, they haven't gotten back to you. You might want to maybe, because considering it's been in this case, it was over a year at that time.
Okay.
That maybe I should reach out. I mean, I didn't want to push it or anything. It was just more curiosity. But
right.
As of right now, I haven't heard anything from them.
Are you okay? Is everything all right?
Yeah, there's a major fire here, and it's in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and my internet is unstable because of that.
Oh.
So there's more going on as I thought. So
I just wanted to comment on Angelina's comment.
Yeah.
about the fact that Travel Channel was going to own everything. I wouldn't agree with
Yeah.
that.
No, no.
I would
no.
probably give them those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tell them to step it up.
yes. Yeah.
Well, just a quick question regarding the fire. Is this like a forest fire or anything, Mary, or is this like just something else that's going on?
I have no idea yet.
Um,
Probably a container fire, but we don't know yet.
Container-
yeah, there's a supermarket over there, but also a double flat where people living on top houses on the
Oh my
opposite
God.
side.
Yeah.
So
See-
probably from this side on, you can't even reach me.
Oh, that's not.
And, yeah. Oh, it's
Do you wanna
The
horrible.
reason why I asked was earlier this morning, we were watching the news, and although it was the local TV station for Chicago, they still talk about other things that are going on in either other states or even other countries. And they were talking earlier this morning that there was also apparently a forest fire that was going. It wasn't in the Netherlands, but it was actually occurring in France. And
Yes.
so when you brought up about the fire, I'm thinking to myself, geez, I hope it didn't like spread throughout other parts of Europe. So that just kind of
Yeah.
was like a brief red flag for me. I thought that was the same fire you were talking about.
No. There's fires over in Portugal. There's fires over in Italy. There's fires over in Spain.
Yeah,
and
there's like all over Europe.
It's always
Yes.
around these times of years. That's normal.
It's every year.
Yeah.
Also in
Ireland
Greece.
would be fecked if there was in Ireland. We'd be.
Well, that's the same thing over here. That's the same thing we're dealing with over. I mean, not like where I live, we're not having any of that, but that's what we've been dealing with over here because we got the wildfires here
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Not just here in
Yeah,
the
it's
States.
probably a man-made fire
Yeah.
because we have it a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's not only just here in the States. I mean, although we're not, I'm not in any of the affected areas. It's also been affecting parts of Canada. And a lot of times because, them being the North, a lot of that smoke is being blown over here. So we've been getting a lot of the haze, so it's been like kind of misty. And although it's not truly a life-threatening situation, it has made the air quality pretty bad. So a lot of times whenever, especially I go to work or whatnot, I usually just come home right afterwards and just stay down here.
In your house and just be safe and be with your family and be safe.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not a major threat. Like it's not going to stop us from going to work, but at least we're actually able to stay inside a building. The sky hasn't been yellow though. It's just been kind of cloudy, kind of hazy too. But it's been kind of affecting all different parts of North America over here, not just the States.
That's scary. The whole thing is bloody scary.
It is.
It's scary.
Yeah, and it's 2-3 cars a night here in Arnhem put on fire. That's horrible.
Yeah,
And,
Angelina just
every day, every single day for the past month.
And you know what? The same in Ireland. It's what people would think and see. It is just as bad. It is not in Ireland, I know.
I didn't know Angelina. I missed her comment. I didn't know she was from Massachusetts. Yeah, the smoke from the fire. Okay, so now I understand why she says the sky looks yellow because they're closer to Canada. So we've been getting that. It's the same fire. It's from the same fire. We've been getting it over here too in Chicago.
It's a dangerous time. It's a worrying time for everyone in every country.
It is, and not just the fires too. I mean, there's been
everything.
There are so many earthquakes. The earthquakes. The tropical systems. Yeah, you guys heard about that volcano in Russia, right?
Yes.
That erupted after 600 years. The last time it erupted, and the earthquakes have been insane.
It's a lot, and I think at this time and age, like everyone has to be prepared for something because we think it will never happen. It might never happen, but it's everything's getting crazy, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
And just yesterday in Florida, and normally they're often prepared for this. They had a tornado strike. I don't know which part of Florida, but they had a tornado strike, and it was without warning. Oh, hi there. Hey, how you doing?
Just dropped you in.
Where have you been?
Yeah, I heard.
I was like, are they sending me a link?
Yes, I did. I did.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Angelina.
Yeah,
Nice meeting you.
Start.
I heard it was also in Yellowstone Park.
Yes,
It
that
was
is something.
unstable.
That is something
Right.
we're really concerned about. I mean, even though they said before that it was not predicted to erupt anytime soon, at least they actually said for like a few 100,000 years. But
Yeah.
with this amount of these earthquakes, that definitely has triggered some concern because, put it this way, Yellowstone volcano we have, which is even though it's on the other side of the country in Wyoming, as bad as all the other volcanoes we have here throughout different parts of North America, that is the one that I would kind of consider like the mother of all volcanoes.
Vertical.
It could literally wipe out North America. It would be bad
Sorry.
because it's
Yeah.
not.
Sorry, I got a little hill here.
It's not like the Yellowstone one. It's not like the other volcanoes where you have like the classic, cone-shaped ones. This one,
Yeah.
it's known as a caldera, which is like an underground volcano. So
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so it's like when you go through Yellowstone National Park, it's more than just a national park. You're literally walking in the mouth of a sleeping giant. And that's why they have all the geysers and stuff there.
wow.
Yeah, and
Beautiful,
if
though.
it
It's beautiful.
explodes,
I
we're
was
going
thinking
to
that
be
too, yeah.
affected as well.
I mean, they're literally saying if Yellowstone erupts, 6 states will literally be wiped off the map. Like they won't even exist anymore. Now, like in the case, because Angelina, now I know that you're from Massachusetts. In the case, like in states like Illinois and Massachusetts, they would probably still be standing, but that's not the major issue. Yes, this may happen thousands of miles away from us, but the next thing you got to worry about is the ash that fills up. I mean, that would fill up the atmosphere, and
Yeah.
the ash would be deadly. I
Yeah.
mean, it would be sucking in like projectiles into your
Asthma.
lungs.
And
That
It
would
was like that during 9/11 in New York when I was
Yeah.
in New York. We were just breathing it for days and days
Yeah.
and days.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, imagine this is like 100 times worse. I mean, it would
Yeah.
be. It's like sucking in shards of glass into your lungs. It would cut you from the inside
And,
out.
and they knew about this. So did they put anything into prevention before it for safety for people to move them from, because they knew what was going to happen? Did they have any masks for them? Did they, have precautions put into place for them, knowing that they knew?
There are some people out there that, in a way, even if it doesn't occur within their lifetime, they still are trying to prepare in case Yellowstone does erupt. Because again, it's considered a super volcano. And the other thing too is that there has been some discussions about if there is any possibility, even though it's very unlikely, but there has been talks about could there be some way we could prevent an eruption of Yellowstone?
No, you can't prevent.
You really can't. I mean, there was.
Think like that you can prevent a volcano.
I know. Bill Gates.
I'm going to say an American would try and say, can we prevent a volcano from happening? Not against Americans because I love them, but I knew that would happen.
There was one idea
No.
they had one idea, which I already knew this was not going to work. They thought
just put a wine cork into it to make sure.
Well, it's funny. It's actually similar what you just said.
Tampon in there.
Just brought that up because they thought about maybe using like some type of a giant hose or something, and then like put like very cold ice and water and stuff by cooling the area. By cooling it
to go against nature. To go against nature, so if they put something into that volcano to freeze whatever is connecting at the bottom, then they're going to create more problems. They're putting a band-aid over something that has to explode because it's natural.
They did say
natural to happen, but they're going to put a band-aid over something that is going to, if you harden something up down there, then you're going to create something else even more, and then listen, I got kids. I want them to live in a nice world, you know, and not for this shit to happen. Which is like they're putting
They
a bad
literally had said that
natural.
cooling it wouldn't make a difference. In fact, that would probably make the situation worse because
Exactly.
it's really that ultimate term of you're doing more harm than good. So they let me see what they, because I saw about it was, give me a second here while I'm looking, because it was on the Wikipedia page, and they were suggesting of, now just scroll, let's see here. Oh yeah, here we go. So here's what this was almost 10 years ago. In 2017, NASA, in fact, conducted a study to determine the feasibility of preventing the volcano from erupting. The results suggested that cooling the magma chamber by 35% would be enough to forestall such an incident. NASA proposed introducing water at high pressure 10 kilometers underground. The circulating water would release heat at the surface, possibly in a way that could be used as a geothermal power source. If enacted, the plan, and this is the other problem too, it would be so expensive. The cost would be about $3.46 billion. However,
Wow.
Brian Wilcox of the Jet Propulsion Laboratory observes that such a project could incidentally trigger an eruption if the top of the crater is drilled into. So even trying to drill into it, that's a red flag.
I'm not a scientist, but even I know that, you know.
That's a red flag.
I mean, just that to me, just drilling into it, that's suicide for the
Give
most
me the
part.
money and I'll tell you why not to do it. Anyone tell me?
You know, it's just one of those things that I always say when it comes to a lot of these disasters, but especially Yellowstone, is I understand people are trying to figure out ways to, you know, save the planet or whatever. There are times that you just can't always save it, and this is, you got to let nature take its course.
I think you can. I think there's a way of saving the planet.
Well, you know what I mean by that. You can't always do everything.
I totally know that. And you have the percentage of people who are being arseholes when they're out in the boat and they throw their plastic over the boat and XYZ, and you have these beautiful turtles with these beer cans. Like if you get a beer can, if you get a 6-pack, break the rings, break all of the rings and the little bits.
What I always do.
Break
I
all
do
of
that
them.
all the time.
So it's not that hard. You're just being, they're just being arseholes. I remember going into a shop one time at the Flower here in Ireland. It was like a big Irish weekend. You know, there was music everywhere, all Irish. I went into a shop and I said, right, I'll get a few beers to go out and drink in the street because it's a Flower. It means Irish music. So I went in. I got a full can of beer, or 6 can of beer, and I went over to the counter and I took the rings off and I broke all of them. And the guy who said behind me, behind the counter, he was Indian. He goes, you're the first one I've ever seen doing that. And I said, listen, and I was like surprised because he's Indian, and I'm taking all these, I'm breaking these rings up and I put them into a plastic bag. And he goes, I'm so glad. I was so glad that he said that to me. And he was so glad that I did that I broke all the rings, even the little bits in the middle. You break them because animals will go through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I knew then that he was this person. And I'm like, oh my God, like are you married? You're single.
See, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, Jenny again.
And a lot of times too, when
it was
I go,
that he knew,
Yeah.
and I was like, I know, and we both know, and I'm like, I see that you would have been damn, and I love that stuff. So
yeah,
it's just little things like that. So people can make a little change, do all of this stuff, and I find it so. Oh my God, let's just not do a show with this because I will
see
go
the
annoyed.
way how I see it, and I don't mean to sound like I'm not trying to make it sound like it's from a religious perspective, but I always see like a lot of these disasters that have been occurring these last couple of days, if not last couple of weeks. People sometimes tend to forget, and it's not just only here in the United States. I mean, it's basically like this worldwide.
Yeah.
Is when you look at our planet Earth, it's more than just a giant ball that has air and has a natural environment and also, being this giant rock, as some people would say.
Mm-hmm.
The Earth, and it's not just the Earth itself. I think it's like this for all planets. This is just my personal opinion, but the Earth is a living being in itself, just like anything else. And I think just like people, animals, even some varying degree plants, the Earth probably has its own mentality, its own feelings, its own, if I'm saying it right, sentiments of that. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I think, as much as I hate to say it, is I think a lot of these disasters, not only in some degree are they kind of like man-made, but I think it's also a way of showing the Earth, like to show that it's kind of pissed off at us for the way how we've been treating it. So to me, it's not some people. I mean, I've already spoken to some other individuals, and they are already saying that some people have came up to me saying this is just like the movie 2012. Like, is it the end of the world? I don't think it is. I think in some way it's probably more of a punishment for, like, you treat the Earth this way. It's just like when you treat other people. You treat them badly, they're going to treat you like jerks. So it's probably the same way with the Earth itself. And more importantly, we talked for decades on end about trying to make the first manned mission to Mars. Even if Earth itself became nothing but this wasteland of all these disasters to the point where it's uninhabitable. Just the idea of moving to Mars and establishing new colonies, and future new countries or whatever, how do we not know that we can end up doing the same thing and get the same results? Just because it's happening here on Earth, that doesn't mean that it could also happen on Mars as well. And it could be far worse on the Martian landscape than it is here on Earth.
It's a lot. It's a lot for the brain to comprehend that stuff. It really is. It's a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm that person who, if I see you littering out of your car, I will chase you down with that trash and I will throw it right in your window.
Oh yeah, definitely. Same here.
If I have garbage on me, it's in my pocket, in my backpack. If I get my garbage can, no. And the plastic, I do the same thing, Jenny, because I live here in the East Coast and we have ocean all around us, seagulls, birds.
Same.
So I don't want them to die. I don't want it to end up in the ocean,
Yeah. I live about 15 minutes away from the beach. So yeah. And yes,
that leads me to a question, Angelina, because I
have beaches in Ireland.
It leads me to a question because I just recently heard about this yesterday. I know you're in Massachusetts, but I heard that in New York City, the New York City area, they recently experienced an earthquake of their own. Was that something that was felt as far as Massachusetts? Did you ever feel it at all, or?
We had, let's see, this year we've had 3, and we felt one from New York. We hit 4.7 or 5.2, something like that. So when New York has it, I would say when it hits over 3.2, we feel it here. I'm only 2 hours away from New York.
Okay.
So last one we had, I literally was sitting down and I watched everything in my house just shake. And that's not common for Massachusetts at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, is my meds hitting me or is this really happening? And it was really happening when I looked at the refrigerator and it's just wobbling. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm thinking, I got to get the animals. And then it just stopped. But we felt the effects that New York felt.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was really scary. It was like I was on the phone with everybody. Where's my mom? Where's my family? Where's everybody getting home? Like, so thank God. But we had an earthquake here, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, and it literally cracked the sides of people's houses, like my mom's house. Businesses crashed down to the ground in Springfield, Massachusetts, and it was bad. That same week, we had an earthquake, a hurricane, and a tornado.
Wow.
So here in Massachusetts, we're feeling a big difference in whatever's going on because our summer has been nothing but rain with 3 days in a row of heat wave and then rain, then heat wave, then rain. And we never experienced this much rain.
Yep.
There is no summer this year.
Yeah, same thing over here in Chicago. It's been happening over here too. And also because I know you're going to agree with me 100% because a lot of people are always under the impression when it comes to earthquakes over here, immediately think of California and the West Coast. And in reality, the East Coast themselves do get their own share of earthquakes. It's not as seismically active, but the other worst part is that a lot of the buildings throughout the East Coast, they're not as well built or prepared like they are.
We're over 300 years old here.
Yeah.
You know, the house I live in is 134 years old. So, and it's different. I lived in California, and when you have an earthquake in California, it feels like you're in a waterbed.
Yeah.
But here, everything literally shakes and just comes down, you know, and it's like now people are getting insurance for earthquakes and tornadoes, and we feel that whatever the earth is doing on its axle, it's moving, and we're getting, the last 2 years have been shitty. Like we're going to get slammed this year for winter. I know we are. And I lived in Illinois for a year. I don't know how you do it.
I've lived through all my life.
That
so
heat down there,
graced.
when you guys get hot down there, boy, does it get hot.
Oh yeah, we've gotten extreme heat over here. I mean, it's even right now. It's already hot out there as we speak. It's like 90. I mean, fortunately for us, see, we're among one of the few lucky ones. We actually have a swimming pool, so we got a place to stay. Well, there's only one negative side of this. I don't think we're going to be using it that much this year because normally we would usually have it open by like late June, like right before the 4th of July. But my dad, he had the pool every 10 years has to be repainted almost every 10 years. And unfortunately, we reached that mark. My dad had to do that, although we've already made it clear because my dad is 66 years old. So, you know, you can't really do it as much, and it's going to become a lot more dangerous for him. And we just made the choice that, all right, you could fill this up. You could do this one final time. You could still fill it up for future summers, but you're not doing this anymore because he already had an accident a few years ago and actually cracked one of his ribs. So that should have been a wake-up call for him that, you know, just like anybody else, he's older now, so he can't really do this as much as he used to.
You talking about us?
I might be 53, but I can do some stuff.
You talking about us?
Well, the point I'm saying is that, you know, we're just not going to use it that much because of the work he had to put in. And, you know, we're already in early August. It won't be long before Halloween season arrives and it starts getting cool out.
Okay, so the question I want to ask Shane, what was the worst weather? I know this is going to be like boring for people in the paranormal. So we're talking about tornadoes and earthquakes, and I don't have them here in Ireland. Have you have them in the Netherlands? No.
We do have them in the Netherlands, earthquakes, but
you do?
Not around me. I have never felt an earthquake
here. Yeah. Wow. We don't have them. We have gales, we have force gales like we all do. Yeah. But we don't have tornadoes. We don't have. If you see a tornado, it's like in the middle of the sea and it's tiny.
I would have thought you would have had the water spouts at least.
My daughter's obsessed with tornadoes, and she wants me to take her on a tornado in was it Chicago and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take you over. Yeah, I'll take you over. I'll take you over. No, just watch the movies. It's okay to watch the movies. That's okay. No, we've got enough funky stuff going on here in Ireland, let alone weather. We've got enough funky stuff going on, let alone the weather in Ireland. You know, come to
I don't know if you guys could see this. This is a water spout picture that was sent to me by
we get in Ireland, the water one.
Yeah, if this was a water spout, and this was also in another unusual location. It was sent to me by another investigator. That picture was taken all the way from Finland. So even the Scandinavian countries get the water spouts too.
Oh yeah.
We got
I was in Rantoul one time. You know where Rantoul is, Nick, in Illinois? Yeah. I was in Rantoul and we were investigating a decommissioned Air Force base, and we got hit with a tornado coming towards us, and that's the first time I've ever seen water spouts.
I'm honestly surprised.
Coming. And then we were getting ready to pack up, and the sky cleared out.
Oh, I'm honestly surprised I haven't seen water spouts sooner because they're quite common also too. Because being in the Chicago area, we got Lake Michigan, So they said they're quite a common sight in Lake Michigan, but surprisingly, I haven't seen any of them.
Wow. Yeah. Rantoul gets hit with a lot of tornadoes.
And this year, I should let you guys know, I'm actually concerned about maybe doing a Nick Files episode on this. This year actually marks the 35th anniversary of a destructive tornado that actually struck the Chicago area. It was known as the Plainfield tornado because, and funny enough, Plainfield is just an hour away from me, and hit on August 28th of 1990. And to this day, that tornado remains the only F5 tornado to have ever struck in the month of August, and the only F5 to have ever struck the Chicago area. So a lot of the people who survived it are still living in the area. They, even 35 years later, they've never forgotten what they experienced.
That's crazy. Jenny, are you hot?
Yes, I'm getting. I
Shut
know.
off the candles.
Hey guys, I am going to be a party pooper. I'm sorry, Angelina, you just joined. So we do have to.
Okay. I saw the link and I was like, are they asking me to join? I miss you guys.
You have to join for yourself one day. We still have to do some interviewing.
Yes, we got to catch up.
Yes. But
I'm home all the time now.
yeah, we are going to end the live stream, and in the background we talk some more.
Yep.
So you can stay in. Otherwise, StreamYard will cut it off in about a minute or 5, and say the proper goodbye and jump in next week.
Oh my God.
Yes. So if you heard it, jump in next week. We have
Brian J. Kane.
yes.
I'm so excited for this one.
Yes, me too. Paranormal caught on camera. That's the only thing I'm going to spoil. And you have to be there next Wednesday, 8 o'clock UK time, 9 o'clock
Amsterdam time.
Exactly. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the congratulations. And
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
you.